class. First up, Mackenzie Bennett, escorted by her parents, Laura and Jason, and her sister, Brooke. Mackenzie's future plans are to study pre-med in college. Her fondest memory of Falcon soccer is when we had team dinner at Buffalo Wild Wings last year, and the service was so bad that Alex never got her food and started crying, which was pretty funny. The honorable mention goes to the coach bus. The most important thing I learned from soccer, that hard work and effort pays off. If you work hard for something, you'll see the results that you want. My advice to my underclass teammates, keep bullying Craig. You're doing great so far. But on a more serious note, always remember to have fun and remember why you love this sport. I'd like to thank my family and friends that I made through soccer, and of course TP, Craig, and for being the best coaches and people I have ever met. Mackenzie Bennett. Next up, Betty Bitner, escorted by her parents, Jen and Dave. My future plans are to go to a 4-year college and be a cosmetologist. Her fondest memory of Falcon soccer was when I scored my first varsity soccer goal. The most important thing that I learned from soccer was teamwork and being responsible for my teammates. Enjoy every second you get to play on the field because it goes by so fast. I'd like to thank Coach Craig for always believing in me when I didn't and for always helping me pick my head up. I will definitely miss you the most. I would also like to thank TP for being a great coach and making soccer fun. I would also like to thank my family for supporting me, for never missing a single game. Thank you for always having my back, Mom and Dad. Thank you for being there for me, picking me up always. I would not be where I am without you. Thank you for the endless Chick-fil-A runs. I love you so very much. Thank you, Winners Mill Soccer, for amazing 4 years of soccer. Betty Bitner. Next up, Lauren Costello, escorted by her parents Chad and Jennifer, her brother Jacob, and her sister Caitlin. My future plans. I plan to go to a 4-year college to hopefully play soccer and major in criminal justice or something else, I'm just not sure. My fondest memory of Falcon soccer when I megged Emma Hook 3 times in a row my freshman year. The most important thing I learned from soccer, your mistakes do not define you. Advice to my underclass teammates, get your papers and money turned in early so you don't have to hear from Craig every time you see him. I'd like to thank my family, especially my parents, for getting me where I am today, for always showing up. I would also like to thank Coach Pinnell, Craig, and Snyder for always being there for me and pushing me to my full potential. Lauren Costello. Next up, Emma Hook, escorted by her parents Warren and Laura and her sister Allie. My future plans are to play soccer at Randolph-Macon College and major in nursing. My fondest memory of Falcon soccer are post-goal celebrations. The most important thing I learned from soccer, you only get out what you put in, so always do the best that you can. My advice to underclass teammates, live in the moment and don't take anything for granted because time really does fly by. I'd like to thank my dad for always being my biggest fan and somehow always finding a way to pick me up when I'm feeling down. My mom for being the loudest cheer in the stands. It always makes me smile hearing your voice above everyone else. My sister Allie for being my biggest critic and always telling me what I need to work on. Oh, and I guess for making me laugh sometimes. I want to thank all my coaches for pushing me to be my best and for always believing in me. And of course my teammates for making practices and games the best part of my day. Emma Hook. Next up, Maya Kramer, escorted by her parents Julie and Greg and her sister Emily. My future plans are to attend a university and earn a bachelor's in engineering and an MBA. My fondest memory of Falcon soccer, my teammates and I trying the pretzels at each school we travel to, looking for find the best pretzel in the county. Also, I can't forget to mention the luxurious ride in the coach bus. The most important thing I learned from soccer, always work hard, don't sweat the small stuff. Everyone makes mistakes and that's okay. Use the mistakes you make harder and to improve. Advice to my underclassmen. Always treat your teammates with kindness and look out for each other. Also enjoy every moment playing soccer because these 4 years at Winners Mill will fly by. I'd like to thank my mom, dad, and sister Emily for always being my biggest supporters on and off the field. I would also like to thank Coach Snyder for being the most amazing coaches and for making soccer my favorite experience at Winters Mill. Also, I would like to thank Craig for always being supportive both during and outside of soccer. A special thanks to all my teammates, especially Kiana, Betty, and Mackenzie, for always being there for me and pushing me to do my best. I love you guys. Maya Kramer. Next up, Kiana Mastro, escorted by her parents Frank and Francine and her brother Michael. Kiana's future plans are she committed to play soccer in New York at Nazareth College and will be majoring in business with a minor in pre-law. Fondest memory of Falcon soccer, the bus ride, singing and dancing with the one and only Betty Bitner and joking with everyone. The most important thing I learned from soccer, to never forget your practice jersey and that Craig loves cookies. Advice to my underclass teammates. Number 1, always check your shoulder. Number 2, remember to create space for the pass, and finally remember that high school soccer is unlike any other. So enjoy every practice, pasta party, and game. I'd like to thank my parents for coming to all my games and tournaments since I was in kinder kicks, my brother for being a great big brother, don't tell him I said that, and of course my teammates and coaches, Coach Snyder and Craig for being great neighbors and coaches, and finally Coach Pinnell for coaching me my senior year. Live, laugh, love, Falcon soccer. Kiana Mastro. Next up, Marissa Ralston, escorted by her parents Sean and Julie and her sister Lauren. My future plans are to go to college and become a marine biologist. My fondest memory of Falcon soccer would be singing on the bus to and from games and getting hyped before all the games. The most important thing I learned from soccer is that family isn't always blood. The friendships I've made over the years while playing soccer are definitely ones I will treasure forever. Advice to my underclass teammates. Always keep your head up and be kind to everyone. Don't take for granted the amazing people you meet from this program. I'd like to thank my dad for getting me into soccer and always dragging me out to go running, even if I wasn't always in a great mood to do so. My mom and my sister Lauren for always coming out to support me. I'd also like to thank Craig for always being there for me and helping me come out of my shell. Coach Pinnell for always making everything fun. And last but not least, all of my teammates for putting up with me and making these past 4 years amazing. Marissa Ralston. And our final senior, Carly Bogle, escorted by her parents Jody and Chad and her brother Cam. My future plans are to attend McDaniel College, to continue to play basketball and major in forensics. My fondest memory of Falcon soccer, spending every day with my best friends, Emma and Lauren. Most important thing I learned from soccer, even if you're not good at soccer, it can still be one of your favorite places to be. Soccer practice is like a party every day. Advice to my underclass teammates. Live in the moment at practice, on the bus, in the locker room. These are the memories that will last forever. I'd like to thank Coach Pinnell and Coach Craig, and especially Coach Snyder, for recruiting me from the football team sophomore year. Also my mom, Jody, and dad Chad for being at every game. I'd like to thank my team, now my sisters, for everything also. Carly Bogle. And here's a special message from your coach. I would like to thank each and every senior for their continued dedication to the girls soccer program here at Winters Mill. It has been a pleasure to watch you develop both as players and as fine young ladies from the days I was just volunteering up to being your head coach. This is a special group of seniors whose skills, heart, and love for each other will be missed but not forgotten. Thank you for all the incredible memories that we have shared together, from all the practices, summer 77 games, busting jokes on each other, and even though I may be scared for my life from your singing on the bus, I will always remember those good times. We have had many ups and some downs on the field over the years, but your positive attitudes and awesome personalities have guided us through some truly cherished times. You leave the girls soccer program with a positive legacy that will fuel future soccer players here for years to come. You will truly be missed. Congratulations, seniors.